it is going to be very useful session, right? Uh, we are sure at our CL Academics team that you will get one question from logarithms. So let us understand this topic through questions, right? Revise and do some questions and be prepared for your IMB UG entrance examinations. So this is our logarithms chapter. So let's start. It is 8 o'clock dot. Let us start now. We have a first question in front of us. It says log with base 5, then log 8. So it's a nested log question. And it is not, if we know this, it is simple. If we don't know this, then it is slightly Greek to us, no? So first of all, let us do this question. This is in log 5. You may use a bracket for a better kind of understanding. Put a bracket after one log, and it is x square minus 1. Put here two brackets and equal to 0. Now before I do this question, let me do a little bit of concept over here. If you have log, let's say base, you have b, and you have a number over here n, and it is the result is, let's say, a, then what does it mean? You can remember this with this Amazon का logo. Amazon का logo है ना, हम लोग Amazon सामान खरीदते हैं, the logo, the same logo. This B will be base again. So please note this transformation. This is the key. This base B will remain base here, and this A, which is on the right hand side, will come as an exponent, and this will be equal to n. Right. Let us spend a little bit time, 1 minute, to understand these two statements. These are equivalent statement. Relation between three numbers, which is base, which is exponent, and which is number. So what does this say? This says if B is multiplied, if B is multiplied, right, multiplied with whom? With itself. With itself. How many number of times? With itself, how many number of times? A number of times. How many number of times? A times. We will get what? We get, what do we get? We get n. Right. So this is a simple thing. An example could be 10 cube is equal to 1000. Means 10 is multiplied with itself to we'll get 1000. And what is then this statement? Let me write in some other color. Let me write this in, let's say, dark blue. What does this then tell? It basically asks this question: how many times? How many times, base, again base is the main thing. This is also called base in log. What it is referred to as, beta? Base. So how many times b is multiplied? How many times b is multiplied? How many times b is multiplied? We know the answer. How many times? A time. To get what? To get n. So these two statements, this blue and this red, are the two statements which actually relates log and power function. So this 10 cube is equal to 1000 has an equivalent in log. What is that? What is the base? 10. So log with base 10, how many times it will get multiplied to get 1000? 3 times. So this is the concept. So now all of us are aware that if b raised to power a is n, this means both ways that log with base b n is equal to a. इसका मतलब इससे इस तरफ आने के लिए from log to exponent, this is the root. The same concept I'm going to use over here. Let me now use red pen. This 5 is here. I'll make a arrow like this. This will become log with base 8 x square minus 1. Let's not leave our brackets. These are our safety equipments, helmets. Let's keep them on. 5 raised to the power 0. See, same transformation has happened here. This 5 raised to power a is equal to 1. Wow, this is simple, not so bad. If I keep that doing this Amazonical logo over here, again I'll get what? Right hand side will become 8 raised to the power 1 x square minus 1. So what is my result? X square is equal to 8 plus 1 9. X is equal to 3. So third is my answer. And by this question, I have understood what is the basic meaning of law. Hope you have understood. Let me see. Uh, is this clear? I'm sure. Okay. So let us go now to the next question. Next question again is a similar question. What does it say? Let's take the first one, last one. Let's take the last one. Let's find out the value of C. That will be better. Log 4, then there is a bracket. Again, it's a nested log. Log base 2, then again is a nesting. Nesting means there is another bracket which is here. C. How many brackets? One, two brackets, and this is equal to 0. Use this arrow. God bless Jeff Bezos. He has given us this particular concept. This Amazon ka arrow is going from 4 to 0. 4 raised to power 0 it becomes. And this is log with base 2. And this is log with base 3. 3 we will write. Of course, base we write in subscript. Again, wow, this is simple. 1. Again, I'll use this arrow concept here. This will become what? Log base 3c. This is nothing but how much? 2 raised to the power 1. How much? 2 raised to the power 1. Wow. This is simple. This is 2. Again, use this arrow. So this will become 3 raised to the power 2 on right hand side, and this is C. So I have got a value of C is equal to 9. So one of the value I have got 9 here. Let us find out other values. Let me use other color. Let me use black for this, B for black. Here again, I will use this arrow. This is equal to 0. So let me rewrite again so that you have full clarity. Log 3, log 4, log 2, B, all these 4, 3, 4, 2 are bases is equal to 0. From what I have told you, there will be no difficulty that this will become 3 raised to power 0 is equal to log with base 4 bracket log with base 2, and this is B. This 4 will come here. 3 raised to power 0 as we know is 1. From this we will get our result as from this particular thing 3 raised to power 0 is 1. So 4 raised to the power 1 is equal to log with base 2 B. From where it has come? It has come from this. So this is our result. Now we can use it. Sorry for making crisscross, but I'm helping you with the arrows. You can just erase these arrows. These are not needed. Now from here, again this 2 raised to the power 4. So 2 raised to the power 4 is equal to B. Wow. So we have got B is equal to 16. So this one is also cracked. B is equal to 16. The core idea over here is how do I convert log into power function? Last one, please note it down carefully in your mind so that you can do these type of question if you encounter them in your entrance examination. This is the first one, log with base 3, sorry, log with base 2, then log with base 3, then log with base 4, then a, then 2 brackets, and it is also equal to 0. Now from here to this particular arrow comes here. Let's write the right hand side, 2 raised to power 0. Simple. 2 raised to power 0 is nothing but 1. This is 1. Wow. Now 3, this arrow comes here. So this is log with base 4. A is equal to 3 raised to the power 1. 3 raised to power 1 is nothing but 3. Again, let's take this arrow. This will become, let's write right hand side first. Okay. So this is A. अरे ये तो थोड़ा बड़ा value है. What is this? A 64. A is equal to 64. So tell me what is the answer? 64 plus 16 is 80. 80 plus 9 is 89. So this is our answer, C part. Hopefully, you guys have got now the concept of how do I convert a log into a power function. Very good. Let's go and do the third question. Here, I'll tell you one more concept. Please, if you're having a notepad, please note it down. This is one of the most important concept. If it is written log B and over here A, I can always and I will always, I can and I will always write it as log A base 10 divided by log B base 10. I could have chosen, frankly, I could have chosen any base, whichever I like. I could have written here 2, I could have written here C. It is my choice. Base is my choice. What is the funda, kids? The number here will come into numerator and the base here will come into denominator. That is the concept. You can choose base of your liking. So let us do this concept over here. This term can be written as 1 upon log with base 330. So this further can be, done and solved as 1 upon log 30. Up now, if you have base 10, there is no need to write base 10. If nothing is written, implicit base in log is 10. Implicit base, if it is nothing written, nothing mentioned in base as base, mentioned as base, then what we will assume, this implies base is equal to 10. Please remember that we are not doing calculus. In calculus you can have natural log, but in normal logarithms question we will always write log A is nothing but log A with base 10. So please remember this little bit of information for yourself. So this will become log 30 upon log 3. I'm not writing 10 just to avoid unnecessary writing on the board and getting you confused. So this will become log 3 by log 30. किसकी वैल्यू है? इसकी वैल्यू है. Similarly, let's do this. This is 1 upon log base 4 and 900. And this is kids 1 upon log 30 with base 5. Now what will I do? I'll do the same trick over here. I will write 1 upon log 900 upon log 4. Right. This will become what? Log 4 upon log 900. And similarly, this will be 1 upon and this will be log 5 upon log 30. Now there is one more concept which we will use here. This place I am taking for concept. If it is log a raised to the power p written here, whatever be the base, this will become p times log of a. This power will come outside as a multiplier. Over here in this part, I will write this in black. Please see carefully. I can write this as 2 log 2. Why? Because 4 can be written as 2 square. So log 4 is nothing but 2 log 2. And similarly, I can write this log 900 as 2 log 30. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So I have third term as this. Now I will add all these three terms. Log 3 upon log 30 plus, what is the advantage? Why did I do this? Because denominator is now same. Log 2 upon log 30. Just let me pause. Let me re-emphasize this concept. Log 4 is log 2 square, which can be written as 2 log 2. And log 900 is log 30 ka whole square. This can also be written as 2 log 30. So this block, which is here, is an explanation of how this has come. Now this is cool. This I can write log 5 upon log 30. If this is so, if I can use this concept of basic maths, the denominator being same, this will become log 3 plus log 2 plus log 5. There is again, uh, let me create a space here. There is again a formula which I'm going to write here, which all of you will be aware, which is if their base is the same and two logs are added. If base is the same and two logs are added, log A plus log B, we know that this is equal to nothing but log of A into B. So the here I'll use this concept and it will be log of 3 into 2 into 5 upon log 30. So what is the final result? This is a concept which we have used last bit. So the final result is, let me write it in again in this color, log 3 into 2 into 5. 3 into 2 into 5 is nothing but 30 log 30 upon log 30. So what is my answer? This will get cancelled, same terms. Answer is 1, full marks. I'm sure you would have understood. It's clear, right? Now let me go to the next question. So I have till now told you three or four concepts which was useful. Let me recite them again. I have told you log A plus log B is equal to log of AB. Similarly, log A minus log B is going to be log of A by B. I have also told you that log of A raised to the power P will be equal to P times log of A. I have also told you that log with base BA can be safely and very usefully written as log A upon log B. There can be base of our choice, 10 is most of the time needed. This log with base BA is equal to n can be written as, using this arrow mark, a raised to power n is equal to b. So these are the concept which we have already taken care of. We'll keep on using it and solving the question. Let us see whether this question happens with us. This base I don't like, so I'll write this log y. I'll take base as 10. 10 is my favorite base. I love it. Why? Because it is simple. 10 is the basis of our number system. Everything which we do is a decimal base. तो हम तो डेसिमल वाले हैं, जैसे कहते हैं ना, हम तो नॉर्थ वाले, हम दिल्ली वाले, हम चेन्नई वाले, हम साउथ वाले, वैसे ही हम डेसिमल वाले हैं. Okay, so I'll use this 10 as a base log y, and I'll use this property which is written here. This is 2 log x plus log x upon 2 log y is equal to 1. If I take LCM, it will be log y ka whole square plus log x का whole square, and नीचे denominator में you will have log 2 log x log y is equal to 1. If I rewrite, it will become log x ka whole square plus log y ka whole square is equal to 2 log x log y. अब थोड़ा ध्यान से देखेंगे, ये तो कोई फॉर्मूला लग रहा है. लेट मी इरेज दिस these formulas which I have written so that you can have a better recall. Let me erase this from here, and let us look at this. Oh, this is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay. So from here, I'll write this log x ka whole square plus log y ka whole square minus 2 into log x into log y equal. From here, I'll get log x minus log y ka whole square, which basically means that log x is equal to log. Itna asan. It is so simple. X is equal to y. And this I'll put here. Right, kids? Now, as soon as I have got this, the spring in my steps, x square minus 30 is equal to x. Oh, simple sa quadratic. X square minus x minus 30 minus 6 plus 5. Factorize it. X square minus 6x plus 5x minus 30 is equal to 0. No need to do the factorization, etc., etc. X is equal to 6 and x is equal to minus 5. Let's take x cannot be negative because x is here. X cannot be negative. Log of negative number is not defined, so x is equal to 6. I'll put x is equal to 6. So y will also be equal to 6. X is equal to 6, y is equal to 6, means this is equal to 72. So this is my A option. Wonderful. Array? So no, this is very simple, seemingly difficult, but it is simple. But what is to be noted here? It is testing my log. It is testing my quadratic. So this type of a mixed concept question you can surely get in your IMB undergraduate interest. So that is cool question which we have done here. Let us do one more question. ABC a real number greater than 1. So no confusion. All are positive greater than 1. Now again, the same concept which I have told you, the similar concepts are getting used. This can be written as log C by A upon, बस बेस वही चाहिए जो हमारा डेसिमल वाला है. हम कौन से जगह के लोग हैं? हम डेसिमल वाले हैं, नॉर्थ वाले हैं, वैसे ही दिल्ली वाले हैं, चेन्नई वाले हैं, उड़ीसा वाले. वैसे ही हम कैसे वाले हैं? बेस कहाँ वाले हैं हम लोग? 10 बेस वाले. कन्वर्ट कर देंगे. कन्वर्ट करेंगे, क्वेश्चन will become easier. It will reveal itself. Let us see whether it does it or not. I'll take a simple LCM. This one part we will focus on. Log a square b will come upstairs. Downstairs it will be log a square b plus log c by. I will only solve one part because it is a symmetrical thing. So similar thing will happen elsewhere also. So this will become log a square b, and if I add these two logs, so a square b and c by a will get multiplied. This a will come out. So what do we have over here as the first term? We have log a square b upon log abc. Wow! Now I have got the trend. Every denominator will have log abc. So now let us change the color and write the final term. So I'll have from here log a square b upon नीचे log abc. ये तो अभी कर लिया है. इसमें क्या आएगा? A little bit of common sense. Log b square c upon log abc. This will also come as same log ABC, and upstairs log C square A. Wow. Why wow? My denominator is same, and all these logs are added, so I can write one log where all these terms are getting multiplied: a square b into b square c into c. Oh, very nice. So this will become log a cube b cube c cube. Wonderful. Upon log abc. So जल्दी में आके abc काट नहीं देंगे. This is abc का whole cube, so 3 will come out. 3 log ABC upon log ABC. This will get cancelled. I'll get my answer as 3. This is how we'll solve log. So some wonderful tricks, wonderful formulas, revision, simple sa session. This is a question in front of us. After that, we will do one or two question of inequality. So this is the last question which will be based upon no. There'll be one more type of question. So you can take this screenshot, you can solve it. You want me to solve it? Okay, let us do it. This question. This can be written as log x upon log 4. The same thing is equal to a. This is log x upon log 25 is equal to b. So I can write log 4 upon log x because I want to make denominator same. So this will become 1 by a. And if I write it here, it is log 25 upon log x. Wow, denominator the same ho gaya. So let's add them because it is having log x here. Denominator mein. This is nothing but how did I get this funda ki denominator mein x log x chahiye from there. So denominator में होगा then I can easily do it. So let's solve it. Log 4 plus log 25 upon log x is equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b. If I solve it, it will become log 100 upon log x is equal to b plus a upon ab. Now log 100 and this is log 10. Log 100 log 10 relation hai. I can write log 10 square. So this will become 2 log 10 upon log x is equal to this. Is there any answer like this? Yes. Log 10 by log x is equal to a plus b by 2ab. This 2 will come and come into this place. So simple. Always decimal वाले हैं 10 वाले हैं base 10 बना लेंगे. So this question will reveal itself. The magic will reveal itself. Let's solve this question now. I'll give you a hint here. 2. Same property. What is the property? Log a raised to the power p is p log a. So let's solve it. This is log 2x, right? Ka whole square into log 2 minus 5 log 2x plus 6. Please remember this. If base and number are same, it is 1. Why? B needs to be multiplied 1 times to get B, or B raised to power 1 is equal to B. Similarly, if you have log 1, whatever the base, it will be equal to 0. B raised to power 0 is 1. Please remember these two. I'm sure you know. If you don't, this is a good time. This is a good place. While you're watching this video, you can always write it somewhere. These two small formulas. Now log 2x, I'll take t square minus 5t plus 6 is equal to 0. Now question is solved. Nahin. Acha, quadratic has come. So what? T is equal to 2 and t is equal to 3. T is how much? Log with base 2 x is equal to 2, and the second one is log with base 2 x is equal to 3. From here I'll get 2 square is equal to x. From here, I'll get, these are the two roots. X is equal to 2 cube. So I'll get, if I product these two roots, x into x, x1 and x2, these are the two roots, t1, t2, x1, x2, two roots. So x1 into x2 will be equal to 2 raised to power 5, which is nothing but 32. Understood, kids? So this is how we could have done this question. We have done many questions in which we have used the formulas which we have just studied. This one is cool. This one is very nice. Let's do this question. This is a different time. The concept which we'll use here is a raised to the power log a b will be equal to b. What is the funda? This base and log ka base, power function ka base and log ka base will cancel itself. How does it look numerically? 2 raised to the power log 2 3 will be equal to 3. Why? Because this 2 and 2 will cancel. If suppose there is 4, then how will we do? Because 4 will not cancel 2. Then what to do? Very simple. We will write this 4 as 2 ka square and write like this. So this will come to raised to the power 2 log with base 2 3. Now how will I do? Simple. This 2 will come here. How? This is a reverse formula. Reverse formula matlab P times log A can also be written log A raised to the power P. So we will write 2 raised to the power log with base 2 and 3 ka square. 3 की जगह 3 का square. Now this base and base are directly seeing each other. They'll cancel each other. There should not be anything in between them, and bases has to be same. Then only A and A will cancel, and we'll get our result, which is 9. The similar concept I'll use here. Let's see. This is written 4. This is written log power में x. अब क्या करें? This is 2, this is 4. Again, same thing. 2 raised to the power 2 log 2x. Wow. This is 2 log 2x. Array, आसान है. This 2 will come here. Property, this property. So this will become what? 2 log base 2. Now these two are going to cancel itself. I'll get x square. Wow. So this value is equal to x square. Similarly, let's compute this. This is 9 log 3y. This is 3 square. 9 is 3 square. So simple. Log 3y. अब क्या करें? जैसे ऊपर किया है, जैसे we have done in the first one, just the step before this, 2 log 2y. अरे फिर हाँ, this will come here. So this is 3 log base 3. Wow, now my problem is solved. This and this will get cancelled. This is equal to y square. So let's rewrite this in black color only because it is in black color. So let's use black color. So this is x square minus 4x plus y square minus 16y plus 68 is equal to 0. Now again there is a quadratic concept. This I can convert into perfect square. How? I can write x square minus 2 into x. This is a square minus 2a. 2 का square और होता तो बात बन जाती. So we will write 2 का square. This is one perfect square, बच्चों. The second one is y square minus 2 into 8 into y. 2 into 8 into y कहाँ से आया? 16 से. A है 2 है B है लेकिन B square नहीं है, so we'll put 8 square. So what is that we have done? We have added 2 ka square, so subtracted, added 8 ka square, subtracted, plus 68 equal to 0. Now see the beauty of it. 4 plus 64 will get cancelled with here. Oh, so sum of squares आ रहा है x minus 2 का square plus y minus 8 का square is equal to 0. As both are perfect square बच्चों, they have to be individually 0. यदि ये 0 है तो x will be equal to 2 and y will be equal to 8. So what is the value of y minus 6? 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. So it's a mixed concept question. Log, knowing log will leave you here. Unless or until you know perfect square technique. Which technique? Making perfect square, you might get lost. So we have seen in entrances, there's a huge probability that they will give us questions which are coupled with quadratic, and also they can be coupled with sequences. Let us do one such question which is coupled with sequences, which is here. After that, we will do one logarithmic inequality question, right? So let's do this question first. These are mixed concept question, means you need to know a little bit of geometric progression and a little bit of yeah, a bit of geometric, not little, and good bit of logarithm. So let us start. Terms are real and positive. There is no funda of negative. It's saying pth term. Pth terms nahi, pth term. Pth term will be a p. Let's say first term a1 of gp is, let gp be such that kaisa, that the first term is a and common ratio is equal to r. So AP will be a into r raised to the power p minus 1. This is given to us as equal to q. And the second line says qth term, that is aq, is equal to p. चलो इसको भी लिख लेते हैं भाई, डरा क्यों रहे हो, इतना तो आसान है. इज इक्वल टू पी. अब क्या करें, फिर लॉग पूछ रहा है. लॉग किसका? ए का, फर्स्ट टर्म का. तो लॉग ले लेते हैं दोनों का. लेट अस टेक लॉग. सो लॉग क्यू is equal to log of a into r raised to the power p minus 1. तो इसको थोड़ा सा रिजॉल्व कर लें. इट कैन बी रिटन एज log a प्लस log of r raised to the power p minus 1. फिर वो कॉन्सेप्ट, पहले कॉन्सेप्ट कौन सी यूज की है यहाँ पे? लेट मी राइट. log ab is equal to log a plus log. अब इसमें कॉन्सेप्ट कौन सी यूज करेंगे? log a raised to the power n is equal to n log a. तो फटाफट यूज करें. log q is equal to log a plus p minus 1 log r. Right, बच्चों? Similarly, take log of this. I'll get log p. थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाएं, सेम सेम है. log a, p की जगह q है तो यहाँ पे q minus 1, यहां पर भी आ जाएगा log r. What is being asked? Log of a is equal to what? Let's take a pause. These two equations are there. If log r gets vanished, I'll get my answer. So what we will do, I'll change the color of the pen and solve this as a pair of linear equation. I'll multiply this with q minus 1 and multiply this with p minus 1 and do what? Subtract it. If I subtract it, this term will get cancelled. And what will we have here? Log a is common and q minus 1 minus p minus 1. That is the right hand side. Over here, bachcho, this is asan. If you do on your own, you will have no difficulty. Normal class 9th step, log p. That's it. Okay. This one and this one will get cancelled. So let me now write a result here. This is q minus 1 into log q minus p minus 1 into log p is equal to log a, and upon में we will get q minus p. Now let us look at options. Everywhere it is p minus q. Log q, log p with minus q minus 1 की जगह. Oh, simple. Let us make p minus q. This q minus 1 I can write 1 minus q log q. Wonderful. Minus 1 minus p log p. Oh, means minus 1 से ऊपर नीचे multiply. Any options? 1 minus q log p plus नहीं चलेगा. 1 minus q plus नहीं चलेगा. 1 minus q log p नहीं है, log q है. ये दोनों तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं हो सकते थे. इन दोनों में प्लस की जगह माइनस है. दिस इज अवर आंसर. अंडरस्टूड. So we have questions where we have both type of concept. Let me now solve one inequality question for you. uh, let us solve this question. This is a tough question, but okay, let us solve this question. First of all, concept. If this is base b and written here x is less than, let's say, 2 for the time being. If this base is, if this base is greater than 1, which in most of the cases you will get, you can simply write x is less than b raised to power 2. Means sign will not change. You can simply do as you can do in equality, right? Sign will not change. But if b is less than 1, then the sign will change. X will be greater than b square. So you have to remember this. But it's a simple exam. They're not testing at a very, very high level of logs or algebra. They just want to know whether you know logs at a plus 2 level. So I don't think they will have it fraction here. If they have fraction, you change the inequality. So what we can write, 3x minus 1 upon 2 minus x is less than 2 raised to the power 1. This is 1. And the second condition is also there, bachon, which we forget most of the time. 3x minus 1, 2 minus x is also greater than 0. Why? As log of only positive numbers is real and defined. Real and defined. Please note it down somewhere. That number, if log I am taking, it has to be positive. So I have to solve two inequality. Let us focus on this. From here, I'll get 3x minus 1. Let's multiply both by 2 minus x. This will become 2 minus x ka whole square. Why am I doing it? I don't have to do any cases, etc. This is a simple kind of a thing. Make a perfect square in denominator. By doing this, this quantity has been rendered positive. And I will also write x is not equal to 2. If it is a positive quantity is multiplied, we know by our basic maths that inequality will not change its sign. So we can write 3x minus 1 into 2 minus x is greater than 0. Now I will write x minus 1 by 3. I'll take common minus 1, x minus 2, because minus 1 I've taken, so 0 will come here. This is my simple number line wala concept, and I will draw here number line minus infinity plus infinity 1 by 3. I'm sorry, my bad. 1 by 3, and this is 2. My value must lie between 1 by 3 to 1 by 2. Okay, 1 is included. So let us look at the option 1 by 3 say 1 by 2. This cannot be the answer. This may be. This 1 it is missing, so it cannot be also answer. So by looking at option we can do, but let us do it first by the method and then we will come to how it has to be done otherwise. Now let us solve this part. To solve this part, always remember, do not take 2 minus x on the other side and make cases. That's a waste of time. Take 2 this side. This will be 3x minus 1 minus 2 times 2 minus x upon 2 minus x less than 0. So simple. So this will become what? 3x minus 1 minus 4 plus 2x upon 2 minus x less than 0. Right, bacho? Let us use this upper space here. This is 5x minus 5 upon 2 minus x is less than 0. I can write 5 common x minus 1 and multiply with 2 minus x less than 0. Because 2 minus x, I have done my quadratic inequalities. I know it does not make sense. I'll make it 2 x minus 2 and change the sign. Khatam. Write it over here. It says 1, 2. Wavy method plus, minus, plus. So number has to be less than 1 or greater than 2. And here I have number between 1 by 3 to 1 by 2. Let me now delete this point here and tell you how do I combine and get my answer. Right. I will also tell you a shortcut or a jugaad method of doing this without doing all these processes, because in my entrance examination there are always a time pressure and I can get bogged down. So what is the concept? How do I combine these two results, this and this? I have x ka value which is between 1 to 2, and the second value and also x is between sorry uh, x is less than 1 or x is greater than 2, and same simultaneously x has to be between 1 by 3 and 2. If you write it, you know that this is lying in this range. It cannot be greater than x by 2. It has to be between 1 by 3 and 1. So this is my answer. Right, bachon? That's all you need to know in log. Inequality is inequality. Log mean the only funda is that if base is more than 2, inequality will not change if you convert log into power function. Baki, it is solving a normal inequality. Okay. I know I have gone 1 minute extra from my scheduled time, but I thought this is an important thing which I should tell you, to tell you how you could have done in a very short span of time. See here, from here you get a concept in your mind that x has to be more than 1 by 3. So cross this 1 by 3 to 2 or 1 by 3 to 1. That is the only thing which is remaining here. For doing this, which one is correct? Take any value between 1 and 2. Let's take x is equal to 1.5. So this log with base 2, 4.5, 3 into 1.5 is 4.5, and 2 minus 1.5. This will become beta log with base 2, 7. And we know 2 needs to be multiplied more than twice to get. So it will be more than 2. I have to get less than 1. So without solving, without doing this inequality, I could have zeroed on the answer as 1 by 3 to 1. I know you will say, how about 2 minus x? If I'm taking a value from 1 by 3 to 2, 1, this value will always be positive. So it does not, change my answer. This jugaad should be done if you are in paucity of time, lack of time, like I am in this session of mine. I have to complete fast, then I'll use this Jugada shortcut method. But please remember those formulas. This is an easier one to crack. Gift for you. Always do these log questions. Remember all those 6, 7 formulas which I have told you. Right? She's the answer, Shivanshi. She's the answer. Please remember all those formulas. Those will help you. If you want, I will again list those for you. I'm sure you remember those formulas. But if I have to list, and also there's a question which you can, uh, solve at your time. Please note that we are down with 3 sessions. 1, 2, 3. The next session will be on trigonometry. By the time you're noting down your schedule, let me rewrite the formulas which we have done. log AB log A raised to the power P is equal to P times log A. Log A B is equal to log B with base 10 upon log log A with base 10. I could also do any base, whichever the base we like. A raised to the power log A B. This will get gives an appearance that these are getting cancelled. It is equal to B. If log B A is equal to, let's say, P, and you want to write B raised to the power, and it is B raised to power is equal to A. But if there is an inequality, log B A is equal to P and base is greater than 1, you can simply write inequality will not change its face if I write A raised than B by. This is how our session went. This is how we have done. If B is a fraction, then of course the inequality will change its sign. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. This is what I just wanted to tell you. All the very, very best. Please join our program if you want to get benefit of classes, benefit of mocks. There's still time left. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our channel YouTube. Any inquiries you can call 8130 I'm sure you know this number. Please take a screenshot of this. Please subscribe the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will now end my session. Thanks a lot. Thank you.